Hey guys, so I just left from the Grove. I went to go pick up my wristband and my Nasty Galaxy book. I am on my way to work now. So, I'm trying to record and drive. This is so terrible. I'm going to try to get some kind of like tripod or something for you guys. But here's the Grove over her. You can't really see because, you know, it's people driving and shit. But yeah, so I'm going to go try to meet Sophia Amoruso today. I got a wristband, which means that I am VIP and I get to sit in the front row. So I can hopefully get some good footage for you guys. I don't know if they're going to allow us to record or not, but I'm going to try to do the best I can. This is my first vlogging kind of video. But yeah, I don't work too far from the Grove, so, you know, that's cool. So I'm trying to vlog and do this. Vlog and drive. Don't vlog and drive, guys. It's not the safest thing to do. So yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm so excited to meet Sophia Amoruso. I am obsessed with her. If you guys don't know who she is the creator of the Nasty Gal website store. She has a store over here too on Melrose. That was like the first well, that's like their flagship store. It's the first one that she's made. And then she has another one in Santa Monica as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to meet her. I do have her Girl Boss book, like I just said, you know, and I have Nasty Galaxy. I'm so happy to have it. It is a huge book. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was. The book retails for $40. And it's, you know, I'll tell you about it once I read it, but I'm just excited I get to meet her. So see you guys later. Bye. Hey you guys, so right now I'm just waiting to go inside. I just left from work and the event starts at 7, but when I got my book earlier this morning, the gentleman said that I should be here by 6. But today is a Jewish holiday and I work in Beverly Hills, and the Grove is like not too far from one another. So the traffic just wasn't really bad. I actually got here in like 18 minutes and typically it would take me forever to get down here. Probably like 30-40 minutes, honestly, just to get right here because of how heavy the traffic is. So right now I'm just relaxing until it starts in.
I'm not doing that's what
Make sure all your books are opened up for the signing. And as soon as we find out what page she'll sign on, we'll let you guys know.
Welcome. Thanks for having us. We're going to welcome Sophia. Clearly she needs no introduction. She has a new book out called Nasty Galaxy. She wrote a New York Times bestseller, Girl Boss. How many girl bosses are here? It looks like lots. Hands up. Yes. Great. Welcome to Sophia.
Everybody hold up the book so you can see the book. Hold up, let's do all that.
Hey guys. I love that we're at a desk. Like, I know. It's very scholastic. Like we're both hosting the night show, the nighttime. Oh my god. So many books. Thank you.
Throw them up.
Cool.
Oh, this is awesome.
Did you get that? It's kind of amazing. Hey guys.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you going?
Good.
I'm mumbling.
Thanks for doing this, Moj.
I appreciate you having me. I'm excited. I love seeing your faces. So awesome. Girl boss.
Hey.
Biggest misconception of being a girl boss. What is it? Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's see. I think the biggest misconception about the word girl boss is that people think that it means that you're a boss of other people necessarily, and some of us are bosses of other people. But when I wrote girl boss, being a girl boss really meant being someone who is the boss of your own life and who takes control of your life. And it's funny because there's there's so many different groups of women talking about women's issues now, and everyone has like a different idea of like what's okay and what's not. And this Australian entrepreneur like went to Daily Mail a week ago, and the headline was like, Australian entrepreneur claims that the word girl boss is holding women back. And it was just like really interesting because, yeah, she's like, why can't we just be called bosses? It's like, not at all. That's like saying like feminism is like only good for women or something. Like feminism means that like you worship women, and actually means something completely different. And so it's a philosophy more than it is a literal term.
I like saying girl boss.
Cool. I like it when you say girl boss.
I claim it. I use it. I tag it all the time.
I saw it on your social media today.
tag it every day,
Joanna
all the time.
Coles. Yeah.
Joanna Coles is definitely a girl boss.
Yeah.
We're all super excited about the book, but we wanted to ask you a little bit about your upcoming Netflix show. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with Netflix?
Yeah, so I just came from Netflix, and they've been shooting for several months. I sold Girl Boss to Netflix as a scripted comedy, and Charlize Theron's producing it, executive producing it, along with myself and Kay Cannon, who wrote Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2, and Britt Robertson plays Sophia. And it's set in San Francisco in 2006 when, around the time I started Nasty Gal and started to figure some things out, and I'm still figuring them out, but it was a lot more entertaining back then. And it'll be on Netflix sometime in 2017.
What have you learned through the process of making a show?
I think just like how much goes on behind the scenes of a television show. It's incredible. You know, like building a culture and an organization is challenging to begin with. We all know that, but these shows come together and like 200 people show up day one and like know what to do and like play out their roles, and things just like go down.
Are you having fun?
I am, yeah. I'm not there every day.
It looks rad.
But what I'm saying is just like to see the amount of work that goes into this and how flawlessly things are executed is pretty incredible. And also watching the casting videos was really entertaining. And to see how much talent is out there and like what everyone who's like sitting next to you at every restaurant in LA like does now is also really interesting, because there's just like there's so much talent and not everybody makes it onto this show, and it's just like, yeah, it's really.
When's it coming out?
Probably mid 2017.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
So exciting.
we don't have a date yet.
So one of my favorite things inside the book, I saw a term that says, "Don't give a fuck thought leadership."
Yeah, that was like how the publisher described it, I think. I didn't write that about myself.
There's a couple people from my team here laughing. I'm sure that they can relate to, I also don't give a fuck thought leadership.
You really don't.
I don't, but it's, I need friends like you.
How many of you guys have heard the podcast, the Girl Boss Radio podcast episode? Have you heard the episode with Moj on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't give a.
I don't give a fuck.
Ass.
But now everyone wants to be a thought leader. It's like that's what people want to be, right? Business cards say thought leader. What's different about your philosophy, and why do you think you have so many people that have really sort of clung to that philosophy?
Yeah, I think the philosophy of Girl Boss is very broad and it's something that everyone can get into. So there's that. And I also think that it's anchored in a story, which is my story, that is, just figuring things out as you go along, not having a plan. I wish I was a person with a plan, and I'm becoming a person with a plan, as hard as it is for my type of personality. But I think, there were, and there's still very few women speaking to women who don't have the pedigree that, of the type of woman who is publishing books about doing shit, like getting shit done,
Building companies.
Yeah,
making
totally. And
podcasts,
there's more and
writing
more.
books.
There's more and more of us, and I think that's really exciting and super inspiring, because I get to watch other people build businesses now and feed that back into what I'm doing and find inspiration from that. So,
Awesome. What's your sign?
I'm on the Taurus Aries cusp. So it's like I was born on 420. But I'm like some magazines.
What does that mean about you?
I don't know, but it was like Columbine and Hitler and like all these awful things happened on that day. And that's probably
Do you believe
why
in
I was
astrology?
born on that day.
Because there's a lot of astrology throughout the book.
Yeah, there is. I mean, they're like funny anecdotes about the different signs. I'm not like a hardcore astrologer, but I think it's pretty entertaining, and I found like, you know, having your charts done and horoscope.
Have you had them done?
I have, yeah. I have like a professional app.
Oh.
It's just a lot to like look at and read.
Do you believe when it, like, do you think about it when it comes to love? Like astrology? I never have. I'm like,
yeah, maybe a little bit, but I'm not the person who like types
Studies
in like
it,
somebody's
like,
sign and I'm like, oh, sorry, we can't do this. You know, it's like there's not enough people in the world to be that way. I don't know. Yeah.
How many people have heard of Betty Davis or know what a awesome, yes, I see heads shaking, yes. I was a college DJ and I would always start and end every show with a Betty Davis song. So what's the one Betty Davis song that you think everyone must know or listen to? Because she's in the book. If you guys, there's gorgeous pictures of her throughout the book. So
Yeah. Well, there's a couple. There's one that I think is really entertaining that is called Your Mama Wants You Back, which is just like so insulting, and she just sings like your mama wants you back, like you're the best thing she's ever had, and it's just like such a like mean song that I imagine she wrote for like somebody she really despised. But I think like my favorite song is They Say I'm Different.
I love that one.
That's like the best one.
I would always play that one.
Because the guitar's like, it's just crazy and so good, and she's
serious.
just like, they say I'm different, and I don't care, and that's why, like, even my grandpa was crazy, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what she says, and it's
She's
really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
So many good musical inspirations throughout the book. Like, I'm excited for you guys to check it out. So one of the favorite things for me in the book was there's a lot of references to like Tim Leary, Terrence McKenna, as someone who's sort of zoned out on all of that thinking. One of the quotes is, if you don't have a plan, you become a part of someone else's plan. I think that's like such a powerful quote. What's one of the weirdest trips you've ever been on?
Oh.
That could be anything. I didn't say what,
Well,
I just said what kind
First, I
of...
want to go back to that quote because I think that's a really powerful quote. I think the world is run by the people who have like either the narcissism and like insanity to think that they know how things work, or just like enough courage to know that nobody knows and are willing to take risks and look like a fool, when you do fail. And if you aren't willing to do that, you will, there's like a place, there's a place, but like to work hard to carve out your own place, I think is a really important thing to do. But the weirdest trip I've ever
to
been
make a
on-
plan, though, right? That's what you're saying. You gotta make
a plan, or aspirations, or goals, or whatever you want to call it. You can call them prayers. I just think to live your life without intention is like a really dangerous thing, and it's easy to do actually, because I was like really good at that and very focused on one thing, and I found myself pulled in 1,000 different directions between a television show and a second book, and still a young struggling business, and like it's like to focus and know like what you want in life for everybody, I think is a challenge. But in terms of my weirdest trip, I took this this stuff called Salvia divinorum once, which I think is legal, and it's like you can buy it at like head shops and stuff, and it's like a psychoactive drug, and I don't recommend it. You can read about it on the internet. You're so disappointed. And there was like this cool like sandcastle, and people were saying join us, and I made the choice. I made the choice not to.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I get to be here with you today. But it really did feel like a choice, like it could have gone.
That's right. I love those kinds of trips.
Yeah.
Okay, I look greasy as hell because I had a long ass day, but I got my book signed by Sophia. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So back here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Back here is the book signing. I already got mine signed, but I got a lot of footage for you guys. I'm so excited. Actually, I'm gonna open this up. Oh, damn. Okay, so real quick before I leave, this is so dope. Like, my book is signed by her, like, hey. this one signed, and I got Nasty Galaxy, a button. This is really cute. So surreal right now. I can't believe this happened. Like, this is crazy. All right, bye guys.